Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and thought, was I always this different down there? It's something most men over 60 think about but rarely say out loud. Maybe it's not something you'd bring up over coffee with a buddy, and it's definitely not the sort of thing that comes up at your grandkid's birthday party. But deep down, many men are wondering the same thing. Is it possible to gain back what seems to have shrunk with age? Now, we're not talking about some wild, overnight miracle. This isn't about chasing a fantasy. It's about understanding how your body changes as you age, and learning how to work with those changes instead of just accepting them as part of getting old. Because here's the truth, your body isn't done yet. There's more potential than you might think. And yes, that includes increasing your penile length, naturally and safely, even past 60. So if you've been silently wondering, is there anything I can actually do about this? You're in the right place. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 often overlooked techniques that older men wish they'd discovered sooner. Simple, practical changes, backed by science and tailored for men in their golden years, that can help you feel more confident, more in control, and yes, possibly even help you reclaim a bit of length you thought was lost forever. Let's start with something that's surprisingly overlooked: blood flow. You see, one of the main reasons the penis can appear smaller as we age isn't because tissue disappears overnight. It's often because circulation decreases. And when blood isn't flowing freely, things just don't expand the way they used to. Think of it like a balloon. You need good air pressure to fill it fully. And as we get older, our air pressure starts to drop. But there's good news. Improving circulation is absolutely within your control. One of the simplest ways: regular, moderate exercise, especially walking and pelvic-focused movements. We're not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Even something as gentle as 20 minutes of walking a day can help boost nitric oxide levels in your blood, which naturally relaxes blood vessels and improves flow where it matters. And if you add in light Kegel exercises, the ones that strengthen your pelvic floor, you're sending even more support directly to the source. Speaking of blood flow, hydration plays a bigger role than most men realize. When your body is even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker. That makes it harder to pump efficiently. You might notice it as low energy or brain fog, but guess what? Your penis notices too. Staying well hydrated keeps everything running smoother, helps with circulation, and also supports the elasticity of your tissues. The goal is to give your body every chance to perform at its best, even in the most unexpected ways. Now let's talk about something a bit more surprising: your posture. Yes, your posture. Over the years, our spine can compress, our shoulders start to hunch forward, and our pelvic region can begin to tilt. And when that happens, the base of the penis can actually retract slightly inward, making it appear shorter, even though the actual length hasn't changed. By correcting your posture and keeping your core muscles engaged, you can relieve this compression and allow the full length of your member to become more visible and accessible. Think about it, just standing taller and aligning your body better can subtly improve how things look and feel. Gentle stretches, yoga, or even posture-focused physical therapy can go a long way here. It's not about vanity. It's about optimizing what you've got and owning it. Another secret many older men overlook is the role of collagen and skin elasticity. As we age, we naturally produce less collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm and supple. When collagen levels drop, skin around the genital area can sag or loosen, which may affect appearance and sensitivity. This doesn't just affect your face, it affects everywhere. Supporting your body's natural collagen production through foods like bone broth, citrus fruits, and leafy greens, or even through collagen supplements, can subtly enhance the tone and appearance of the penis. It's a slow process, but over time, that improved skin elasticity can contribute to a fuller, healthier look. Of course, none of these changes happen overnight, but that's the beauty of this stage in life. We're not in a race anymore. We're in a season of refinement, wisdom, and quiet power. And the small steps you take today, they add up, they matter. Now that we've touched on the importance of circulation, hydration, posture, and collagen support, let's shift gears and talk about something that many men shy away from, but it's one of the most powerful tools in your corner: daily penile stretching and massage. Before you raise an eyebrow, let's be clear, this isn't about anything extreme or unsafe. We're talking about gentle, intentional techniques that help maintain flexibility, stimulate circulation, and promote healthy tissue. Just like you stretch your back or your legs to stay limber, this part of your body can benefit from a little routine attention too. Over time, especially if you're sedentary or have had long periods of low sexual activity, the tissues in the penis can become less elastic. That's not your fault, it's a normal part of aging. But it doesn't mean you have to accept it as permanent. Gentle stretching, done correctly and consistently, can help keep the ligaments and tissues relaxed, promote blood flow, and prevent that slight internal retraction that often makes the penis appear shorter than it actually is. Think of it like maintenance. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day of light massage combined with a simple stretch, nothing aggressive, can make a surprising difference over weeks or months. The key is consistency, not force. Warming the area with a warm cloth beforehand can help the tissues relax and improve blood flow even further. It's not just physical either. There's a psychological benefit to this kind of practice. Reconnecting with your body, even in small ways, can boost confidence, improve your sense of control, and remind you that aging doesn't mean giving up. It means adapting smartly. This kind of care is quiet, private, and deeply personal, but the effect can be transformative. Now, while we're on the subject of quiet power, let's talk hormones. Because here's a little-known fact: as testosterone levels slowly decline with age, not only does it affect energy and mood, but it can subtly impact penile tissue as well. Testosterone plays a role in maintaining firmness, vascularity, and even tissue growth. So when those levels dip, everything just seems a little less responsive. But here's the thing: low testosterone isn't a life sentence. You don't necessarily need injections or prescriptions right off the bat. Sometimes, small natural changes can nudge your body in the right direction. Getting quality sleep is one of the most effective ways to support testosterone production. So is lifting light weights a few times a week, even just using your body weight for squats and push-ups. And don't overlook your diet. Zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, and beef can support hormone health. Even adding more healthy fats like avocado, nuts, and olive oil can give your testosterone a small but meaningful boost. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder, it's about fueling your body to function as it was meant to, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Sometimes, older men look at younger guys and think, well, they've got youth on their side. That's why everything seems to work so easily for them. But the truth is, age comes with its own kind of power. When you approach your body with patience, wisdom, and intention, you unlock a level of awareness that younger men don't have yet. You start noticing how your food, your sleep, your movement all connect to how you feel in every part of your body, including down there. And this brings us to an important mindset shift: letting go of shame or embarrassment about caring for your sexual health. There's this outdated idea that after a certain age, men are just supposed to quietly stop caring about their performance or how things look and feel. But that's not fair, and frankly, it's not healthy. You still deserve to feel confident. You still deserve to feel pleasure. You still deserve to feel like you. Taking steps to improve penile length and function isn't about vanity. It's about vitality. It's about saying, I'm still here, and I still care about how I feel in my own skin. And when you start showing up for yourself in that way, even the smallest changes can bring surprising results. There's no shame in wanting to improve. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your body, your relationships, and your self-esteem. Every stretch, every walk, every glass of water. It all adds up. And over time, you might just look in the mirror and think, you know what? I'm doing pretty damn well. By now, you're probably starting to see a pattern here. It's not about one magic solution. It's about a combination of small, consistent habits that work together to support your body's natural function. And to wrap things up, there's one more powerful secret that brings all of this together: reducing stress and managing cortisol levels. Now, I know stress seems like one of those things that just comes with life. Bills, family, health, the news, it can all pile up. And sometimes we get so used to living with low-grade tension that we don't even notice it anymore. But your body notices, especially your sexual health. Cortisol, the hormone your body releases during stress, can wreak havoc on your entire system. It interferes with testosterone production, constricts blood vessels, weakens your immune system, and even encourages fat storage, particularly around the belly. That belly, fat can produce estrogen, which throws off your hormonal balance even more. It's a domino effect that works against everything you're trying to build. And yes, it can also lead to a noticeable decrease in penile size or fullness over time. Why? Because when your body's under chronic stress, it's constantly in survival mode. Reproductive health is seen as non-essential, so blood flow, tissue repair, hormone production, they all get deprioritized. But here's the empowering part. You have more control over your stress than you might think. You don't need to go on a silent retreat or move to the mountains. Sometimes it's as simple as taking 10 minutes a day to sit in silence, breathe deeply, or go for a walk without your phone. Listening to calming music, spending time in nature, even just laughing with a friend, it all helps. Meditation and mindfulness practices have been shown to lower cortisol, boost testosterone, and even improve sexual performance and satisfaction. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't take hours. Just a few minutes of intentional breathing or mental stillness a day can begin shifting your whole system back into balance. Sleep also plays a huge role here. Without quality sleep, your body can't repair, can't regulate hormones, and can't recover from the day's stress. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep whenever you can. If you struggle to fall or stay asleep, create a calming bedtime routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens, and wind down with something relaxing like a warm shower or a light book. Your body will thank you in more ways than one. So, to bring everything full circle, yes, there are natural ways to support and even increase penile length as you age. Not with harsh methods or empty promises, but with real, sustainable habits that respect your body's needs and rhythms. We talked about improving circulation with movement and hydration. We looked at posture, collagen support, stretching, and hormone balance. And we've now added the often forgotten but critical piece: managing stress and protecting your peace of mind. Together, these changes don't just help you physically. They help you mentally and emotionally too. Because when you start to feel more in tune with your body again, when you see results from the care you're putting in, something shifts inside. You carry yourself with more confidence. You stand a little taller. You feel like yourself again, or maybe even better than before. Aging isn't about fading away. It's about stepping into a new kind of strength. You've lived through decades of lessons, challenges, triumphs, and you're still here, still learning, still evolving. That kind of wisdom deserves to be celebrated, not hidden away. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and wished things were different, know this: they can be. And it's not too late, not by a long shot. Start with one habit, just one. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's a short daily walk. Maybe it's simply choosing to stop believing that decline is inevitable. Because it's not. You have power. You have choice. And the fact that you're here watching this video already means you're ready to take that next step toward greater health, confidence, and vitality. If you found this helpful, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments. What stood out to you? What's one thing you're going to try starting today? Your experience could inspire another man out there who's quietly wondering the same things you once did. Don't forget to like the video if it spoke to you, and subscribe to the channel for more real talk, real solutions, and real support for men just like you. Here's to feeling good in your skin, reclaiming your confidence, and living fully at any age. You've got this.